Seize your last chance.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. What's up, Tiff?
Good morning. I did not really do anything for Halloween this year except go out and look at the big blue moon. How about you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool, historic too, moon. I took a long walk at the Urban Ecology Center on Halloween. I couldn't get over how much it did not feel like Halloween. And part of it was because there was no trick-or-treating in my community, so that was part of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did not feel like the Halloween holiday.
No, I didn't think so either. But I like seeing all the costumes online.
I did too. In fact, there's one I want to share with you this morning. This is one of the cutest I've ever seen. Okay, leave this up for just 1 second because I want to say a couple things about how adorable this is. So Gifford Collins is an attorney. He was on our show a couple months ago. A great guy, but that's his baby. And the baby is 8 months old today. His name is Baby Giffy. There he is. Okay, and this is his 2054 campaign. So how old would that make him when he's going to run for president? Oh, about 34 in 8 months, something like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
I might just go ahead and write him in this year.
Yeah. His dad is playing the role of Secret Service agent. They're protecting the soon-to-be president. And his slogan for his campaign is peace, love, and justice. And a huge shout out to his mom, Sarah, and his grandmother, Naomi, who made the costume.
So cute. I love that. People got to send all those cute Halloween costumes. I think they're adorable.
I do too. It's so fun.
Well, so cute. A lot of people, they know we fell back this weekend. It's the end of daylight saving time. So now we're in standard time, right? Do you believe that moods are actually affected by the change of light?
100%. Yes.
You do? Okay. So I do as well. And I have a happy light at my desk, one of those lights that emit the rays that help you apparently feel happy. Well,
I got one because of you.
Do you feel like it works?
Yes, but I haven't used it yet this year. I'm doing something else to try to counteract all the darkness.
Yeah, lots of vitamin D and getting married, I'm sure helped.
I was going to see what your tips are, but I'm actually trying to get up an hour earlier because I'm like, well, we get an extra hour, so I'm trying to use that by getting more daylight in my day, so getting up an hour earlier.
So you're trying to basically stay on the same schedule all year. I think that's interesting. Okay. So here's what's fascinating. I'm going to tell you two things. There was a Dutch study, and they did this on over 5,000 people, and they tried to see if less sunlight actually affects your mood. They found it does not. Now,
really?
I don't believe in this. Yes. And they say their findings do not support the widespread belief that less sunlight or season changes influence mood. They say people who are likely to suffer from anxiety, worry, fear, frustration, depression are already going to feel those things at the end of summer regardless. So it's almost like they think about it and bring it forth themselves. That's what their findings say. But, there's sleep experts who say it doesn't matter what those studies say because at the end of the day, people are more tired. And what they're finding is they see an increase of depression from less sunlight. So it doesn't matter the reason, right? But these things can then lead to increased car accidents, workplace accidents, heart attacks that we know. So whether or not, that's why I kind of wonder, is this a chicken before the egg? Whether or not you bring it forth yourself mentally or it's truly because of daylight, it's happening is, I guess, what I think is the answer to all of this.
Well, it's such a great, interesting point, Tiff, because I think, how our thoughts bring on so much. So I do believe in that, but I almost feel like in some ways it's also blaming people for mental illness and challenges that they face, which I'm totally opposed to just because you and I both think there should be an end to that type of stigma. But one of the things that I know the psychologist that I talked to recently suggested was to set a sleep schedule, but also to do certain things to lift your mood, like the lights, but also essential oils. And I think, if as we anticipate fall and a long winter, it's depressing. I mean, I think it does, those thoughts do affect us, but I don't think it's the reason that you suffer from things like depression.
Right. And one sleep expert went further and they basically said, no matter what, it's better to wake up in natural light. And they say if daylight time is permanent, winter months would be very grim because there's places across the country that basically wouldn't see sunrise till 9 a.m. And they just say that's just too hard. You can't wake up without sunlight. It's not natural.
Interesting. I think the sleep is such an important component to it. And I think it's every day we lose 1 minute, or it might be a little bit more than a minute of that time. So as we approach sort of the end of December, or the 21st of December, it's our shortest day in the calendar year, and it's tough. But people view different daylight saving time differently. And so I think it's a great sound off question today. In fact, we posted this on Facebook after Tiff and I talked about it a little bit. We want to know, do you think we should get rid of daylight saving time, also known as DST? But do you think we should get rid of it, or do you like it? I personally like it. Are you a fan or no?
I like it. I just like change, so I'm into it.
Yeah.